Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hey Guys. Alright, so today we're going to talk about construction. What construction is, why you might use it, and how you can use construction on any sketch entity. So the construction tool is right here. It's up on your toolbar, and it's kind of getting down near the end of this section of the tools that you can use in Sketch. So if I have that, I can select any of these other sketch tools, and you can tell that these are constructions by the dot dash lines. All right, so what exactly does that mean? Well, this dot dash line means that it doesn't actually exist. In other words, I couldn't extrude this. When I go to 3D print maybe what I'm making, none of these construction lines actually show up. Probably one of the most useful ways to use construction is, let's say I'm making a rectangle, and in the center of this rectangle, let's go ahead and give it some dimensions. We'll make it 100 and we'll make it by 80, right? So if I want to put a circle in the center of this, like maybe that circle is going to be a hole in the center, and I want to make sure that this is always, that circle is always in the center of this rectangle, whether or not I change the size of the rectangle, I can do that using construction, or using a construction line specifically. So if I grab the line tool and then I make it a construction line, and forgot the construction part. And I connect the 2 points from one end to the other. I've got that cutting down through the middle. I can either grab that circle tool and find the midpoint of that construction line, or I can make another construction line going from one diagonal to the other. I think I missed or something on this one. And then when I go to make that circle, if I go right where those two meet, and let's just give that a dimension just so it looks good, then if I change either one of these dimensions, watch what happens. Circle. My bad. Let's change that to 100. That circle's still right in the center. What if I change this to 200? This circle's still right in the center. So when I go to extrude this, those construction lines are not going to be part of my part. See, they're gone. But that hole is right in the center. So what if I go, oh, I needed to make that a different size? What if I needed to make that 150 by 200? Well, look what happens, guys. Still right in the center. So that's just one of the many ways. And you're going to discover all kinds of great ways to utilize the construction line. I'll actually show you real quick where Onshape uses construction lines already in the way it makes polygons. So if I do an inscribed or a circumscribed, it doesn't matter, polygon, what you're going to see is that the circle part of this, if I zoom in on this, is actually a construction line. Now, I can dimension that circle part to set the size of my polygon. In this case, it's an octagon, so that it's easier to hold that size. So even Onshape itself takes advantage of construction lines, right? All right, guys, that's construction. I hope you use this tool a lot. It's really beneficial. It allows you to get stuff laid out, figured out where things go. It's really a big time saver. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe.